the meetings and coordinating?
Oh, you know me, I got a button here. I do not hesitate to press it. Mute.
Right.
Okay, guys, I think we are now recording and we are streaming. So,
Okay.
Welcome everyone. I can see that we are a few minutes in, but it's all good. I just want to welcome everyone again and to say it's a pleasure to join. I'm actually glad that I've not been cut out up to now. But in any case, it's a pleasure to have everyone present here today and marching forward with the agenda that we have set for ourselves. We thank you guys so much for all the work that's going on in different, pockets in different nooks and corners around the continent in the diaspora. And it's greatly appreciated. And the community, we can see from the comments, the engagement with other members of the community that they are feeling the presence of all of you as leaders in communities. They can feel your presence. They know that you are there and they are getting the support that they require. That is why we must never consider that we are spent the time with the 1 hour we spend every evening is a waste of time. Maybe at some point we will not need to do it every evening, but at least for the foreseeable future, this 1 hour is a very, very valuable 1 hour for the community. I'm here with all the other leaders, Dr. Lino, Sister Pauline, Sister Lumba. I see Brother Patrick is there, Brother Servius. Good evening, brother. I know you've been pinned down with so much work on the other side, but we acknowledge your presence here today. Looks as if you have not activated your mic yet, but yeah.
Can you make the co-host, please?
You are.
Brother Patrick. And if yeah, please.
Yeah,
and Sister Lumba, for some apparent reason, she's come off.
Yeah, has she gone off? Oh, maybe
no,
she's here.
She's here, but she's not co-host. If you could make her co-host as well, please.
Okay, that's great. So that if I get cut off, you guys will just steer the ship. Thank you guys so much. Just as we open, Dr. Linus, your opening remarks.
Welcome. It's a great welcome to everyone. And thank you very much, Brother B, for the introduction. Hopefully the lights will let you hang on for a little longer. Oh, it's gone. Just when I say it. Welcome to another interesting and exciting daily session. As Brother B said, we will continue to have these sessions on a daily basis to make sure that the challenges that our community leaders and members of the community all around the world are facing, that we can attempt at the very least to bring those to the fore on a daily basis and put in place the machinery that is necessary to keep addressing them on an ongoing and unrelenting basis. As a reminder, we are gathered as a community to address two challenging problems of our time that are faced and plagued many members of our community and households of our community and businesses for many, many decades. The first one is financial exclusion, whereas we are in the new digital age. Many in some of our continental African countries remain completely excluded. In some cases, up to 95% of the population, particularly those in the rural areas who are not fortunate enough to live in the cities, don't necessarily have the access. And that's why we remain committed to put the machinery in place that will enable us to create an ecosystem for this community to reach everyone, every individual, every business, every government that wants to participate, and every local authority, kingdom, and so forth, so that we can drive towards fostering and using a common instrument of exchange, which will enable people to participate effectively in the new digital economy and also to continue to strive to meet their own personal aspirations in their time, and also create generational wealth and a mechanism to transfer that wealth from one generation to the next. So we can rewrite the history, we can rewrite the narrative, so to speak, and ensure inclusion and economic empowerment on a scale that we have not witnessed before now. So on that note, I welcome everyone. Today's session, I would get Sister Pauline and Sister Lumba to direct in terms of what we're going to cover today. And I welcome everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Linus. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this session. We are going to continue from yesterday, where we showed you how to register on Transact and how to actually make a transaction from the Swiffen account to your Transact account. And we had started with the KYC, which we are going to continue with. If you recall, those were in the meeting yesterday. I was unable to show you the section which asks the questions that are needed for your KYC. What I was able to show you was my profile, because my KYC had already been approved, therefore it was no longer accessible on my page. But today we have Sister Pauline, who will gladly share her screen and will walk you through it, so that when you are trying to do your KYC, you will be able to see exactly how it's done. Sister Pauline, can I ask you to come in now and share your screen?
Yeah, thank you, Sister Lumba. Greetings, brother, Dr. Linus, and Brother Patrick, Sister Lumba, etc., and the rest of the support team and our brothers and sisters from around the globe. Yes, what I'll do, I'll share my screen with you. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So Sister Lumba took us to a path yesterday where there was just basically 4 questions that were asked when you go onto Transact. It's your name, email address, password, and a contact telephone number. That's the only questions that it asks, and it asks you to register. Once that is done, it will then state at the top that an email has been sent to the email address that you provided, and asking you to verify your email. Okay. Once that is done, okay, you then can go back in with your username, your password, and you will come to this screen. Okay. Now, as Sister Lumba had already alluded to, I haven't done my KYC, so I don't know where I'm going. So am I correct, Sister Lumba, that I'm going to submit now? Am I correct?
Yes, but before you submit, I just want to show people, you can see the picture of the man on the top right-hand corner next to Pauline's name. If you remember on my page, I had my photo there. So that is to show you where you need, when you upload your photo, by clicking on that, remember when you click on it, it says edit profile. Could you just click there, Pauline? You remember that's what I did yesterday. So you can edit your profile and you go in and you can change the picture of that handsome man there and put your own picture there. Now you might wonder, why is Pauline's screen looking white when mine was a different color yesterday? So can you see the crescent moon next to the photo there, Pauline? Can you just click on that?
Oh, what happened?
Okay.
Okay.
Were you logged in?
Yes, I was already in. That's why I was.
Okay.
I was there.
Okay, so log in again. That's okay. So people see how we need to log in, show people how to log in.
Yeah, I've got no idea what happened. Let me go back to this, my thing up here.
Just scroll down, my sister. The
Go
login
down the page.
down.
Okay.
Also, it says allow cookies. Click on allow cookies.
Yes, allow your cookies.
Where does it
It's
say
Christmas
that?
time. We should be thinking about cookies.
Where does it say? Where does it say allow cookies?
In the middle of the screen at the bottom, it
Okay,
says
right.
allow
Yep.
cookies.
Yep.
Okay. And then bring the page down to where you sign in. Okay, so put in your email. Remember, please, everybody, that for Swifin Transact, you can only use your email. You can't use your username, neither can you use your Swifin ID. So to log in, you need your email, okay? Okay, your password, all right. Please log in now.
Let me save this
Okay.
because I can't.
Save,
Right.
exactly. So we're back to the same page. So I just wanted you to show you the crescent moon. If you click on that, it can change the visual presentation. And that's what I had on my screen. I find it better for my eyes. So you choose which one you want, if you want a light mode or a dark mode, okay? That's entirely up to you. Okay, so now let's go on to submit. If you want to prepare, so here we go. This is the information that you need to fill in. So your full name, exactly as it's written on your national ID and on your Swifin account, and hopefully on your Connect account as well. Okay, so if Pauline just writes Pauline and not Martin, it may cause your KYC to be rejected. So please put in your first name and your surname or your last name. Okay, so here on this section, this is where you need to upload your ID, your passport, or your driver's license. So all you would need to do is click on the word browse, and it will take you to your gallery where you keep most of your pictures. So what you need to do, if you're using your phone, you go to your gallery and pick a picture of which you had taken before, and then you can load that up. Pauline is showing us her beautiful passport. That's your passport picture. That's not what you need there. You actually need your identity card. Okay. So either you use a driver's license, a passport, or a national ID. In Nigeria, some people even use their voter's card. Do you have
No, I don't have.
Okay.
I have my driving license, but it's not yet uploaded. So
okay, that's fine. So for now, if you don't have it as you're doing it the first time, you can still skip that page. I mean that field and come back to it later. Save whatever you have put in, and you can still come back.
Right. However, I've just done something, and it will be the same process that you will have to do, whether it's your ID, passport, or driving license. You click on browse and you find where you're going. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So I will change that because it will be rejected.
Okay. So now you put your present address and your permanent address underneath.
Dr. Linus, when you find time, you may have to correct the spelling there on permanent.
Okay, I'll get the team to check that. Yeah, that's a very good observation.
So here you see a spot. Now we're on the field where you need to put your 16-digit Swifin ID. So if you don't put that in, your KYC will be rejected. Everything that has got a red star or a red asterisk next to it, the name, the license, or the ID, the address, all those fields must be filled in. If you leave anything out, your KYC becomes incomplete. Okay, so there we go. The next one now is your profile picture. So this is where you could put the picture that you wanted to put in the first time. Exactly. Okay, so you click on that. The address should be in full. For example,
Right,
if
that's
you
country.
stay,
Country, so that's United Kingdom?
yes. Okay, and the city or town that you live in. Okay. And here is our famous Connect profile link. I cannot express any more seriously than this. This is the key. You know, we may give you a little leeway on some of the other. Sorry, you've changed pages.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
She's showing you how to get her link.
The question that I want to ask you, and no doubt it's going to be on my Connect, as you can see, I have a
Yes.
lion. Okay, and other people may have their children, their wives, spouses, you know, a picture of a
Yes.
beautiful place. Okay, now I know I am going to have to change that, okay, to be a photo of myself.
Exactly.
However, because I now have a lion there, well, if I update my profile picture on my Connect, will it automatically update it in, would it make a difference to the link that I am now going to put in Transact?
It will not make any difference to your link.
Okay, so if
Yeah.
that is the right, thank you, Sister Lumba. So the best way, there is different ways of doing this. My way I find easier by just hovering over it. You can see my link. My profile has already come up. So I just right click. For me, it's a lot easier. Copy link.
Yes.
Yeah, copy
Yeah.
link. And then I go back to where I want that link to be. And I'm in
Yes.
there and I right click again and I just say paste. It's done.
Okay. So that is the way that you would use if you're using a laptop or a computer. On a smartphone, the system, the way I used yesterday, I think would be more, would be easier for people using a smartphone, where you double click on your photo on the top right hand corner, you click twice, and then you go to your profile page, click on share, and then you copy your link from there.
Right.
So Pauline is now going to add in her.
I'm going to see if I can locate my my driving license. These are things, the reason why we're doing this is to ensure that people here, that you will come across these things, okay? And it's not a scary process, and it's not a thing that, oh, my machine is going to break down. As I say, most of the time I use my laptop because I just find it easier, but use whatever you feel is necessary for you, okay?
I just want to also stress that it's very helpful for the administrative team to verify when you have on your profile page, you actually have a picture of your face, because we can look at your picture on your Connect profile and compare it to what you have uploaded in your Swifin account as well as your Transact account. All three accounts need a picture of you. I tend to use the same picture for all three accounts. You can use different pictures as long as your face is not altered, you haven't gone for plastic surgery or something like that. But it should be clear enough that someone can be able to say, this is definitely Pauline Martin.
Right, so just to let you all know, if you do what I have just done, because I have put the wrong information here, yeah, it will be rejected.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't take it. Is there a way I can take this out and delete it because I know it's
Yes,
wrong?
you just click on browse again. Click on browse again.
Okay.
And that gives you an opportunity to find the right picture that you want to put there.
What if I can't find the right picture at this present moment in time?
Then you don't submit your KYC until you've actually gotten everything in order.
But does
It's
that
like
mean
writing an exam.
But does
You
that
don't
mean,
hand in your paper until you've finished.
But does that mean that the information that I have put here, I will have to repeat?
Yes, if you log out and you come back and you haven't saved it, you will have to repeat the information.
Okay.
Some of it will remain, some of it may have to be repeated.
Okay.
On your, sorry, can we just go back to your address, Pauline, where you've written your address? So I would consider that to be incomplete because I don't know where Northview is. It could be Northview, Jamaica, Northview, London, or whatever. So if Northview is a neighborhood and there's not a town, but there's more there, maybe there's a street name you want to put there.
That is the street name, Northview.
Okay. Okay, so if we were doing it in Zambia, we would write Northview Street or Northview Road.
Right. So if I do that then, so Swanley, yeah, it's 338, Swanley in Kent, United Kingdom. Is that
Fantastic.
better?
That's better. Okay, so it makes it easy. If we want to trace you down, we know exactly where to find you.
Okay, what I'm going to do is change my profile picture.
Yes.
Okay. You can see me circling it. So Sister Lumba
So
says, you
click on that photo. Yeah.
Edit profile.
Edit your profile.
Click. Yeah. Upload picture.
That's right.
Okay. Click. I'm going to use the same one. Yeah. So my picture has now been uploaded.
Exactly.
Submit.
You haven't put your city, your address and your zip code.
The information on your profile here is very important that you can update at any time. But for your KYC information, once you submit, you can't change it. Unless it gets rejected, then you would have a chance to be able to change it again. So just make sure you only submit your KYC information once everything is completed correctly. Otherwise, it will be rejected and you have to do it again anyway.
My region's Kent, isn't it, Dr. Linus?
Yep, I believe so.
Okay. We don't have right. So there you go. Can I submit this now?
Okay.
Yes.
So
this element.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you're happy with it, you can. It looks all right to me.
I'm trying to get rid of this. Whatever this is, this has come on my screen. That's better. Right.
Just click on
submit. But this will not submit the other information that I provided.
No.
Okay. Now, what about this part here?
No,
because,
this is separate.
Right. What about this part here? Because on my other part, on the other KYC, I put 338 Northview Swanley. Would that make a difference, or am I to put Swanley here as well?
Just for consistency, it's a good idea.
No, because on city you've put Swanley, on the region. Sorry, Dr. Linus, come again.
Oh, I was just commenting that perhaps for consistency, you should make it the same, but you write it as it is.
Yeah, because we basically, the reason why I'm doing it this way, and I know you may say, oh, why is she going through this? It is better I go through it slowly, methodically, so that people will understand, because I can see there's quite a few chats. I don't know if anybody, so I'm going to submit this element. Yeah.
Okay. Submit.
Right. See, it says successfully updated your profile.
Okay, and that's it. You don't need to worry about that. So you can go back now. So if you don't have, like I said, you don't have the information with you on hand, you come back and upload it and send it through.
So where would I, so what would I do? I would just log out and then come back in another time. What would
Yes.
What would someone have to do?
So there where your picture is next to your name, click on there.
And just
All
log
right.
out.
And that's how you log out.
Okay. So, but when I go back, if I was to log out now,
That will log you out, come out of Transact.
Yeah. But however, I haven't done my KYC. I haven't completed my KYC.
If you haven't completed your KYC and you have to perhaps go and get the information and then come back, you can come back, log in and come to this page, because it will still have that information on top of the screen, which says submit your KYC.
Okay. Oh,
So
sorry,
you press on submit and come back again.
Okay.
So just log in now so that you can see what happens when you get back.
Okay, it's still there.
Okay, so that means you haven't submitted, it's still there. If you go in, you'll be able to see whether the information you put in is there or it's all disappeared.
It's all disappeared.
Exactly, so you have to start afresh.
No problem. Right, so
okay.
I hope everyone's aware of that. I don't know if you want to take any questions while I've got this
Yeah.
page open.
Yeah, so it's very important. As you can see, Pauline has to scroll up and down on her, I think it's your laptop.
Yes, ma'am.
Even on your smartphone, sometimes you won't see the submit button. You have to keep scrolling down until you get there. I remember I struggled with this and I was wondering, where on earth is the submit button? Until I finally found it at the bottom of the page. So once you have everything put in, you've got your passport photo ready, you have your ID, your driver's license, or your photo itself. You browse, you select the picture that you want or the document that you want, and then you fill in the other information and you submit. And as Dr. Linus has said, that information will come now to the admin, KYC admin center, where staff members will now come in and check and verify. And we will not just check your Transact, we will check it against your Swifin information, your Swifin account information, as well as your Connect account. And we're able to see in the background whether you've done your Connect profile properly, whether you've done your Swifin account profile properly. Everything must match. I'd like to say that some of the KYCs I've been handling with, for the people who are requesting transfers, you'll find that as you look at it without going into detail, everything looks fine. The Connect link looks okay. The names are the same. But when you go into Connect link, you'll find it's somebody else's face, somebody else's page. You check there's ID numbers. The ID numbers may be exactly the same, but when you go into detail, you find completely different names on the background. So if anyone thinks you can come in and use somebody else's name because you have their details and then play around with their AKL and push it into your account, it won't work, because we are going through this with a fine tooth comb or a toothbrush even to make sure that everything is in order. And we are human, we may make mistakes, but we'll quickly see them and we'll correct them. Sometimes the system plays out on you and you are about to make a payment, and then the system goes off and it shows as though you haven't made a payment, and then you end up finding you do a double payment. If that happens, you will receive a message asking you to pay back Transact for the extra amount that has come to you. So if you see that message, kindly respond. If you don't respond, then we will take action at an appropriate time and extract the excess AKL from your account.
Right. Well, there was a question I wanted to ask you because it's something that I did. When I registered on Transact, I had to use, because I was having difficulty, I had to use a different email compared to the email I have on my Connect and on my Swiffin account. Now, does that mean if I was to do a transaction and you were to check the email, because the email are not the same, would that payment then be rejected or that transaction then be rejected?
Dr. Linus, can you come in on that one?
For email, people can use their own discretion to use the email address that they want to access. And if you decide that you want to get your transact-related transactional emails sent to one email address and your account-related email sent to a different email address, you can exercise that option without any problem and without any effect. The only important thing is that whatever email you use must be accessible, because any password resets, any transactional related information will be sent to that email address. I must, while I have the opportunity, add that we have realized or noticed that Hotmail, for example, is blocking emails that we are sending to people with a Hotmail address. So if you do have a Hotmail address and you experience any difficulties, our only recommendation or suggestion at this point, we are looking at it and seeing why that is the case, that you either create yourself a Gmail account or request a Swiffin inbox, a Swiffin mailbox. Okay, of course, the Swiffin mailbox is your most reliable mailbox that you can have. It's secure, and we would guarantee that any emails are delivered into that inbox completely unencumbered and completely secure. I thought I mentioned that. Thanks.
Okay. Is there a reason why my picture hasn't come up here?
That usually has to do with caching. So it may just be that it is still propagating through. Remember, we use multiple computers around the globe to present information to the users in order to improve performance. Okay, so sometimes when you load something, particularly pictures, it might take a while to display if the cache is not cleared immediately. So don't worry about that. If you right-click on it, and do display on a different window, for example, or show image on a different window, if you have that option, then typically open a new tab or new window, even click on open a new window.
Well,
No,
this one?
Yes, that one.
Yes.
Usually, if you do that, then did it open?
No, I've just come. It's just sent my transaction to a new tab. So.
All right. Okay. Click there, right click, and then do open in new tab, for example.
Open link in new tab.
Yeah. And then go to that tab.
Right. It's just opened up the same thing.
Okay, it's opened up the same thing. What I was trying to see is open image in new window. Do you have open image?
Let's have a look.
No, it's not there.
No, it's not there.
All right, that's fine. That's a cache. You can always ignore that.
Yeah.
Just ignore it.
Okay, that was my question anyway. And I don't know if any of our participants have any questions in regards to this while I've got this here.
There are 3 hands raised up.
Okay, what's their question?
Um,
I can't see them because obviously I've got my screen up.
Monica Minto. Monica, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Monica.
Yes, I have an issue. I was a coach. I used to be a coach, but I've lost the phone that I used to register. I lost that number, and also my email that I used to register. Because I don't remember the password for the email.
Yes.
Okay, Monica, what we would do, that's a different topic, but I do take on board exactly what you're referring to. You've lost your details because you've lost your phone.
Yes, I know.
Right. So we'll have to look onto that. What we want to take any questions because I've got this page open. Is there anyone in regards that wants any information on KYC?
Okay.
Thank you, Monica.
Okay, you're welcome.
Is there anyone? No? So I can stop sharing.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. Let me ask something, please. Thank you. This is Pamela.
Hello, Pamela.
Hi.
Can you go via
Yes.
the chair, please? You don't jump in, please. Via the
Oh,
chair.
I thought he was just going.
No, via the chair.
Okay, Pamela, how can we help you?
Yeah, for the KYC, I was wondering, because is it the front and the back of the ID you need? Because some people are saying that they're having difficulty getting it to go in because it's only when they go to share file, to choose file, they're doing, I think, just the front, but don't they have to do the back as well of the
It
ID?
depends on what, yeah. Usually we are looking for something that has your name on it, your full names, and a picture of your face. So if your ID is the type that has a picture on one side and your face on the other, maybe instead you can use a driver's license where all the information is on one side, or a passport, or a voter's card if it has your full names. Because what we're really looking for is your face, the face that connects with the pictures that are on your KYC or your profiles. And most importantly, your names, are they written in the same way as what you have put as your account names?
Oh, that's a good question because I've just uploaded something.
Okay,
I'm
thank you.
I'm not sure. Ooh.
Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I was just wondering why people are having difficulty uploading their ID, because I was thinking maybe they need it back on the front because they say they've been doing it, but it's not taking it. So I just thought I'd ask the question.
Yeah, it's possible that they don't quite know where to put the file. And this is why we wanted to show that you click on browse. If you could put your cursor on browse, Pauline. So that is the important word that they must look for, because when you just put your cursor on browse, it even says select the file. And that file has to come from either your computer pictures, or it has to come from your phone, your smartphone gallery. So that is where, so it's important for you to have your ID and your passport photo already in your gallery or in your pictures folder. If you don't have it, becomes a little bit difficult, because then how do you get your face in there or whatever? So the first thing is for the person to use their phone, take a screenshot or scan their photos and their documents, and then it's in the gallery, it's in the pictures file, and they'll be able to select it when they click on browse.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Is there any other question pertaining to KYC? Thank you, Pamela.
Brother Patrick, you have a question? Brother
But
Patrick?
not about KYC. It's a different issue that I think needs Dr. Linus' attention.
Okay. Musa, do you have a KYC question?
Just my name is Musa Mikael from Kaduna, Nigeria. Yes. So my question is about the KYC in Transact. So I have a friend there.
Hello.
When he come to open the Transact, instead, hello?
Yes,
hello?
We can hear you.
Okay. So my friend tried to open the Transact account, but the Transact account is wrong mistakenly. Instead to write Ibrahim Mikailu. Why? He come to me to ask me how comes. I say, I didn't know how this is going on until we come to the meeting. I will ask this question. That is my question there. Is there anywhere to edit, or are you going to close that account? That is my question, sir.
Sorry, I didn't hear the first part of the question. You said when he creates the account or when he logs in, there's a different name that appears?
My friend comes to me, he opened the Transact account. Yeah. The sweeping account have it is Ibrahim Mikailu, and Transact have a Ibrahim Munkailu. So that is the problem.
Oh, it's not the same name.
Yeah.
So when he opened his Transact account, he used a different name to his Swiffing account.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
come in, Brother Patrick.
May I help you? Because I received a ticket from that user.
Okay.
On the ticket, he says the error looks like this guy has your surname, my brother Musa, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
On the ticket, he says the error is on the surname. His surname is written M-I-N-K. So he wants us to remove the N so that it will read Mikhailu. That is what he raised on the ticket.
Exactly.
Just hold there. And on that note, I would also like to put this to Dr. Linus. As we have been discussing as management, that names need to match from connect to Swiffing account to Transact.
Absolutely.
The fact of the matter is there is a lot of names that do not match that way. I can give you, for example, in South Africa, especially Cape Town, when they were registering for Swiffing accounts, even Connect, they were simply putting first name. They say that's how they do it in South Africa, that side. Whenever they say name, they just put first name. And now what I'm driving at is, Dr. Linus, we may really need to consider a way through which we will assist these people. Because as we are right now, you have empowered us to be able to edit email addresses, but not yet on names on accounts. That is your office. And my concern is we already have tickets that are sitting waiting for name change. And here we are now, we are rejecting transactions because of names. We really need to find a way through which we can assist people who have these errors so that they can edit those names and they can be corrected. Thank you, sir.
Can I stop sharing my screen now?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Brother Patrick. That is something we can look into. We just have to be careful that, a situation never arises where somebody submits an ID card which doesn't match a name on account, and then they claim that they mistyped the name on account in order to claim that account and transfer the Lumi in that account to their own Transact account. That's the only thing we need to safeguard against. And that's why, at the moment, both the account holder and the team is not really able to manipulate the name or change the name, because we are looking to make sure that the Swiffin ID and the Lumi in that account is actually united with the rightful owner that can prove that they are who they are, and that proof can only be verified by way of a formal ID card. So, but I hear you, and maybe we can take this offline and have a look at ways of dealing with that.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Audrey, Sister Audrey.
Thank you very much, Chair. Good morning or good evening, good afternoon to everyone. It's just following up on the question that Sister Pauline asked, which had to do with the emails She was having difficulty and had to choose another one. And
Yeah.
Dr. Linus's response that Hotmail was blocking information that was sent. So if you open another account, like for instance, a Gmail account, will we have to go back and change other email addresses in every other aspect of the that the KYC and everything for the person can match? That's what I need to know. Do we have to change that, go and change the email addresses, or it's just a matter of convenience where having either a SWIFT or a new one for contact purpose?
The more important reason is contact. Remember, when you lose your password and you need to recover it, it can only be delivered to you by email for now. So it is important that you have an email that our servers can actually deliver a message to. That's the first primary reason. And so we would suggest that if you have created yourself a Gmail account that you have access to, then yes, you can contact the support team and they will be able to edit that and update it for you in account. You can probably update it yourself, both in Transact and also in Connect. But in account, the support team will have to do it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Linus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does that answer your question, Audrey? Okay.
Yes, it does. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Tieno Seidi.
Et bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Ok, mon souci, c'est au niveau de connaître suivi. Une fois inscrit la personne, s'il ne parvient pas à avoir le message au retour pour faire la validation, quelles sont les possibilités? Parce que si la personne a inscrit, le message a été déjà envoyé au niveau de son adresse email, il a vérifié au niveau de l'espam, il n'a pas vu, le courrier indésirable, ainsi de suite, il n'a pas vu. Quelle est la
Tierno, quelle adresse email il a utilisé? Est-ce que c'était Hotmail ou bien Gmail?
Premièrement, il a utilisé Hotmail, Outlook, Hotmail.
OK, j'ai vu moi-même, j'ai vu que Hotmail bloque les messages qu'on envoyait par les adresses Hotmail. Donc, la solution, c'est de créer un nouveau adresse email par Gmail ou bien une adresse SWIFT.
SWIFT.
Oui.
Ok, d'accord. Maintenant, deuxième question.
Oui.
C'est pour mettre le profil au niveau de mise à jour, le profil au niveau de Transact. J'ai essayé de mettre ma photo, mais ça n'a pas donné. Au niveau de mise à jour, au niveau de le compte Transact. Pour mettre le profil mise à jour.
Pour mettre le profil?
Mise à jour.
Ah, bien. Tu peux changer ça n'importe quand. Ça dépend de toi.
Oui, là j'ai essayé de l'avoir, mais ça n'a pas donné.
Ça n'a pas donné?
Oui, ça n'a pas donné.
Sister Pauline, can you show the profile where you can update your profile again, please, if you can share your screen?
Sorry?
He's asking how to update the profile picture.
Okay, I'm going to update my profile picture now, okay?
Il faut regarder ça bien, hein, you know.
D'accord.
Okay, let me go back to where I was before. Okay, so this is my Connect picture. Okay, can you see, you can hear me okay? Okay, which is the wrong picture. Do you want me to update my profile picture on my Connect or on the Transact?
Tu veux voir la manière de mise en jour le photo profil en Connect ou bien en Transact, ou bien les deux?
D'accord, je vois, oui. Allez-y.
Okay, d'accord. You can show Sister Pauline.
Oui.
Elle demande où est-ce que tu voudrais mettre à jour ta photo? Est-ce que c'est sur Connect?
Non,
ou bien
c'est pas ce
Transact?
côté-là, au niveau le compte Transact.
Okay.
Okay.
It's struggling on Transact.
Okay, okay, thank you. Right, so let me go back to Transact. Do you remember there was a picture of, I don't know if someone can translate for me. There was a picture of a man here, okay?
Si vous vous rappelez, il y avait la photo d'un monsieur là,
Right.
dans son compte Transact.
Oh, hover,
Oui.
hover over that picture. So just hover and you see, right click your mouse. Oh, and it says, hold on.
Click.
Yeah. Edit photo, edit photo.
Est-ce que tu vois là, Moro?
Oui, je vois, oui.
Voilà, tu cliques sur Edit photo, edit le profil.
Oui.
Click.
Tu cliques là.
Oui.
Upload picture, upload photo, upload picture.
On te dit maintenant de télécharger la photo.
La photo, oui.
Oui.
You find
cliques
your
maintenant.
picture. Find your picture.
Ça va te ramener dans tes dossiers, dans ton ordinateur, pour que tu sélectionnes la photo dont tu veux utiliser.
And double click.
Et tu cliques sur ça 2 fois, sur la photo.
2 fois, oui.
Yeah. Voila.
Et tu vois la photo est apparue là, immédiatement.
That's it.
And then you save.
Then at the bottom, submit.
Tu vas au fond là, tu écris soumettre.
Oui.
That's it.
Voilà. Parce que si tu fais juste la photo et tu ne cliques pas sur soumettre en bas, ça ne sera pas conservé.
Sister Pauline, please click submit.
Oui, mais cela dit que là, ce que m'avait montré comme ça, j'ai tout fait comme ça, mais après ça rejette.
He say he did all this, but still rejected the.
That wasn't the reason why his KYC was rejected. There is another reason that he needs to read the reason why his KYC was rejected. If he's done everything, that was not the reason. There may be other things. He may not have completed this part here.
OK. Et Moro, il y a sûrement une raison valable pour laquelle ton profil n'était pas accepté. Et il faut bien lire le message qu'on t'a envoyé.
Pardon, j'ai pas entendu.
Et quand on rejette ton profil, on t'envoie un message. Donc, il y a une raison pour laquelle ça a été rejeté. Et sûrement, il y a une chose que tu n'es pas en train de faire correctement. C'est pourquoi c'est rejeté.
Do you want me to submit, Dr. Linus?
Donc, quand tu reprends.
Yes, please.
So once you've done that, you submit. So I will submit again. And
tu cliques sur soumettre.
OK.
Oui.
Yes, Sister Lumba. Yes, Chair.
C'est bon.
Sister
C'est bon,
Lumba?
merci.
Sister
Okay,
Lumba?
thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Sister Lumba, were you trying to come in? Because I couldn't see. Is Sister Lumba there? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now. Oh, Sister Lumba look like she's probably disconnected. Maybe her network.
Maybe electricity.
Yeah, she's probably having issues. Oh, hopefully she'll be able to get back on. Does that answer Albertin's question? The translator, thank you very much, Brother Clement. Does that answer his question? Is he okay now?
Es-tu clair, Monsieur Moreau?
Oui. J'ai compris, oui, ça va.
Okay, it's fine.
Lovely.
The question
Thank
was
you.
answered.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Could you just ask Brother Clement, good evening, could you ask him if he knows where to get the message?
Monsieur Moreau, est-ce que vous savez où trouver le message qui vous est envoyé par la plateforme?
No.
You say no?
Okay,
Oui.
what do you want me to do, Sister Lumba?
Can you go into Swifin Connect and open your account?
On my Connect?
Log in. Yes, please. Your Swifin account. We need to go into your Swifin account.
Oh, my Swifin account. Okay.
So if you can translate, yeah. So show us account. So what we need to do is go into account. We log into account.
Tu vas sur ton compte, tu entres dans ton compte. Ça, c'est ton Swifin account maintenant. Ça, c'est ton compte Swifin.
So put in your Swifin ID, your password, you click on submit.
Ton ID, tu cliques. Bon,
okay, then you go to personal.
Tu as vu personnel.
Oui.
Personnel. Et puis, il y a des messages là. Il y a
Messages.
Tu sélectionnes message. Et puis, tu cliques là.
So you can talk him through. Just tell me where you want me to go, Sister Lumba.
OK, tu as vu?
Okay.
Tu as vu? Il y a des
messages. Can you just scroll down so we can see the bottom? The inbox. We're in the inbox now. Just scroll down so that you can see. Yeah. So where the messages are, that is where he will find a message about his KYC, whether it has been approved or not.
OK. Donc, quand tu circules en bas, dans cette boîte, tu vas voir où les messages qui sont venus de la plateforme. C'est-à-dire, si tu as voulu faire une transaction et ça a été rejeté, on va t'envoyer un message expliquant la raison pour laquelle le message a été rejeté.
D'accord.
Yeah. So many people, I think they expect the message to go to their email. It won't be seen in their email. It will come into the messages on the account, Swifin account.
Plusieurs personnes espèrent voir les messages aller dans leur boîte électronique, dans leur boîte Gmail ou Yahoo ou quoi que ce soit, mais ce n'est pas là. La plupart du temps, c'est ici, sur la même plateforme.
Okay.
D'accord.
Has he got that now?
Est-ce que c'est clair?
Oui, c'est clair, oui.
OK, merci.
C'est bon,
clair.
Merci beaucoup.
Clear. Okay. Merci. We have the next question from Mahmoud Mohammed Gaddafi. Unmute your mic, sir.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mahmoud.
So, sorry, I'm a new participant. So my question is, how do I get my Connect profile link?
Your Connect profile link. Okay.
Yes.
Sharing my screen again.
Yes, please.
Please, it is so simple. Your profile link. This is Connect account. Okay, let me go back into Connect because I'm on other things here.
Log out of your account.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. I will go back in and log out. Thank you, Sister Lumba.
Yeah.
This is your Connect account, Mahmoud. Okay.
Yes.
Are you using a phone or a laptop?
A phone.
You're using a phone. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm not using a phone. So talk him through that, Sister Lumba, because this is
okay. On the top.
laptop.
On the top right-hand corner, there's your profile picture. There's your lion on the top right-hand corner.
Okay.
So you click on that once. And click on it again the second time.
Okay.
Okay, scroll down. And there is your profile page. Go down again. Okay, just there. So this is your profile page. On the right-hand side, you will see the word share.
Okay.
Okay, click on that.
All right.
And you click on copy link.
Okay.
So now you have copied it and you can now take it wherever you want to go and paste it.
Okay.
Okay. So can you open a new window and paste that link, Pauline? Yeah. So you can post that in the URL. Okay.
Okay. There you go. It's come up. It's come up.
Okay.
Oh.
So can you show her in the URL what your link looks like? So everybody's link starts with https://connect.swiffin.com/profile/. Now what Sister Pauline has shown you is her username, which is Empress195. So maybe Mahmoud, your username might be Mahmoud100. So after profile, you would write Mahmoud100 / and that would be your link. If your profile name is Superman, then after profile, you put your / Superman, and that would be your profile link. Is that clear?
Thank you very much. Yes, I'm clear.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any more questions on the KYC?
No, I think we've only got Vincent now.
Okay, Vincent Okoro.
Yes, Ma. Good evening.
Good evening, Vincent. Please, your
question.
question.
Vincent Okolo, I'm calling from Kaju local government, Kaduna State of Nigeria.
You're most welcome.
My question is concerning my password in my Transact account. A few days ago, I was trying to link into my Transact account, but I was not able, and the system is always showing that something is wrong somewhere. And when I raised a ticket, I was informed that I should change my password. And I changed my password. The link password sent to my email is always the one I use, and I was able to check my Transact account. But the issue here today, as I'm trying to log into my Transact account, I use the same password that was pumped in my email, and the Transact account was still showing that it was a wrong credential raised, and I have to send another forgot password, and another password was sent into my email. And my question here is that how I'll continue to be using different passwords whenever I am to log into my Transact account? That's my question.
Okay. Dr. Linus.
Yes, can I answer that?
Yes, please.
Sorry, Vincent, that it's been such a frustrating experience for you.
Thank you.
You might find it helpful, but what I normally do is once I put the password in, I actually save it. So next time I just click and I go in without any additional effort. But to answer your question directly, no, that's not what we expect. We expect that when you set a password that you're able to remember it, and each time that you log in, you just put the password that you can remember. But I think there is a general possibility that there may be some confusion as to where people are putting what password. So Sister Pauline, may I ask you to just share your screen again, please, if you can, and that will be Connect.
No problem. You want me to go and Connect?
Yeah, just share Connect. Just share the screen on Connect, okay. The page on Connect.
Oh, you don't want to see that.
No, just go to Connect.
That's okay. That's okay. Let me go back to
wonderful, wonderful. That's good. Just there. Now, if you want to log into Connect, please remember that you need to use your Connect username and password. So you can either click there and click on the login to Connect, which is right there. Here, if you put your SWIFT ID or your Transact ID, of course, the system will not let you in because these are kept separate, okay? If you want to log into account, you must enter the SWIFT ID and the password for account. If you try and put the account credentials in Connect, or you try and put the account credentials in Transact, again, it will not let you in. Now, similarly for Transact, you need to click on log into Transact and put your Transact credentials. Now, people might be wondering, why is it that this is all very confusing and why do we have three separate systems? There is always a reason for this. Remember that Transact enables you to use your Lumi to transact, and at least you would have some Lumi in it. An account would contain the majority of your Lumi and just house your Lumi. Now, if, for example, Transact is down, you should still be able to go into account and do your transactions. And it could be down for a number of reasons, maybe just maintenance, for example, and vice versa. And so what we expect is that at any one time, it would be completely unlikely that all these three systems are down at the same time. So that's one reason why we are, certainly for now, we are keeping them separate so that they remain completely functional and you can access your Lumi and do your Lumi transactions in each one of them separately and independently for now. But they are all connected and you access all of them through Connect. But just make sure you're using the right username and the right password. Now, Sister Pauline, do you want to show very quickly how to log into Transact? I think you did it before. Let's do it from Connect, if that's okay.
Hello.
I don't need to log out of this. Do I need to log out?
Okay, yes, you can log out of there. Yes, please. Because if you don't and you access it through Connect, it will. So just go back to Connect.
So hold on.
There.
Transact. Log into Transact.
That's it.
You can see it cooking up the top here. Okay.
So you just scroll down, and there you should be able to put your username and password once the page loads, right?
So once I go here, because I've already saved it, yeah, I could put it in again, yeah, but it's advisable that once you put it in here, save it. A lot of the systems gives you an option to save it. Because I've already saved it, I can just go straight here and click here. And it automatically puts my email address in and my password.
Okay. Sister Pauline.
Yes, Brother Vincent.
All right. My question is, will I be able to change the password that was given to me by the system to my own desired password?
And the answer is yes. So I think Sister Pauline tried to log in. Just log in, click on login.
Okay.
I'm in.
Okay, and now go to the profile on the top and see what options are there. If you click on it, it says change password.
All right, all right, all right. Okay.
So it's where you change your password.
Okay, okay, okay.
And you can
All
do
right.
this in Transact, you can do it in account, you can do it
Account. All right.
in Connect.
Understandable.
All right.
Brother
All right.
Linus, I think you need
I
to
think-
put a
I think
clincher
we-
on that. That when you are on Connect, you can change it yourself. On Transact, you can change it yourself. On Swifting account, you have to ask for change.
All right, thank
On
you. I'm
Swifting account,
satisfied with
yes.
that answer.
Welcome, Vincent.
Thank you very much. I'm satisfied with your answer.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, the last question, Daniel. Daniel, how can we help you? Can you unmute yourself, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening, everyone in the house. Please, I just want to ask a question because the last time I create my Transact account, something happened when I was trying to create my wife a Transact account in the same phone that I was using. Immediately I finished, because when I finished my own Transact account creating, I was be able to transact into it, which is to transfer Lumi from account to my Transact account successfully, and I can check my balance successfully. But the very day I create her own account using my own phone, my account disappeared. Even though I go back to the link that was sent to me in the email concerning that will carry me to my Transact account, even though I click on that link, it is still showing her own account. If I still go to her own email, the link that was sent, it is the same that account. So I don't know. It was when because before I started creating her own account, I transferred some Lumi that is still pending. It was when they approved that Lumi the next day before I was able to log into to see my account again. So my question is, what was the problem? What happened? Is that how it's going to be happening, or it is not allowed to use one phone and create two people Transact account? That's my question, please.
Okay.
Brother Patrick, are you there? Is he out? Dr. Linus, will you take
No,
that?
I'm here. I'm here.
Yes.
Would you like to take that?
Okay. He says his Transact account disappeared. Okay.
Exactly.
My brother, your account did not disappear. What you only need to do is you go to the Transact login page. Did you see what Sister Pauline was doing? Going to the Transact login page.
I see it.
Yes. Have you tried that? Have you gone to the Transact login page and entered your email address and the password that you used to register your own account? Have you tried that?
Okay.
Yes. That's simply what you do in order to access your account. You don't need to go back to the email. That email was a once-off verification link that you were sent for you to verify your email address and access your account. But now when you want to access your account, you go to the Transact login page. You enter your email address and the password for your Transact account. You will see that you will access your account. The same way for your wife, if you are using the same phone, you just go to the login page, you enter your wife's email address and password. You will be able to access her account the same way. The accounts are still there.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
May I also add on, Daniel, when you have a shared device, it's useful for one person to use it, and when they come out, they log out of all their accounts so that the next person coming to use that device is coming on into a system which is starting from zero. If you leave your login details on and you don't log out, then you're confusing the system because it knows that Daniel is currently working on the system, and then Daniel's wife now wants to use the same system but for a different account. So I would really suggest use the system, do your business. When you're finished, log out of Connect, of Transact and your Swifin account, and then your wife can now log in herself into Connect, Swifin account and Transact. And when she's done, she also logs out. I think that's the best way to do it. And since I know you, this is Christmas and you are a loving husband, buy your wife a nice new smartphone.
Sister Lumba. I agree though.
Yeah.
Right. The last question, because we are over time as always. James Tate, you'll be the last. James, how can we help you?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I want to make an inquiry as regards the Connect registration.
Okay.
I usually have challenges on some registrations. After doing the registration, sometimes the link are not sent to the mails, and sometimes even if they are sent, if you click on it the first time to be able to log in from the mail the first time to activate, it doesn't give the app page where you can log in. It just gives an error page, and it's making it difficult because sometimes we make the registrations for many people and hoping they can just log into their mail and then go and activate. But on getting there, there is either no mail and links, or even if the links are there, you click on it, it doesn't take you to the login page where you can log in for the first time. That's my first issue. The second one is, if such challenges persist, is it okay to create another email and open another account for these people? Because so many of them, if you try to say, let me re-register with the former details, it will tell you it's already in use and you can't still access from the mail for that first time. So those are my questions. Thank you.
Sister Pauline, can I answer that?
Yes, please go ahead, Dr. Linus.
Okay, thank you, Sister Lumba. On the first question about a link not working, the only suggestion that I have is when you, sometimes it's just a temporary internet connection, for example, or maybe there are too many people trying to access the system at the same time. Remember, the community is more than 2 million strong and growing every day with thousands of people signing up every day. So if you try and for some reason there is a temporary disconnect, don't worry, don't give up, just give it a few minutes and then maybe try again. Now, the other thing we've noticed is that in some cases, I have personally experienced it, where you click on a link and it didn't quite do what you expected to do. But the workaround with that is you copy the link and you just paste it in your browser URL and submit and hit enter. That usually does the trick. So when a click doesn't work, copy the link and paste it in your browser screen and it should work. What we're also hoping is that, of course, that is not a permanent thing to do all the time. You will find that the system is actually improving on a daily basis because we are enhancing it every day, literally every day. On the point of enhancement, does that answer your question on the first part before I
Yeah,
digest
the
it.
first part, there are some accounts that it's over a month or even 2. So the temporal disconnects, I don't think it's just
Okay.
a temporal thing. I feel it's like a problem or an issue because
Okay.
I've been revisiting the same to see, leave it for a while, leave it for a week. And even as at yesterday, there is an account I opened for a beneficiary and I faced the same challenge. So most of the time, it's giving me weakness to like keep doing it because at the end of the day, you will try to come and start resolving or either creating another one.
James, that sounds like something that we need to attend to and resolve. If I may ask, if you have any of those emails and you don't mind sharing, please forward it to any member of our support team here so that we can actually click on that link and see what is happening. And with that knowledge, we might be able to find out what the real issue is and be able to solve it for everybody else. Is that all right?
It's very okay.
Okay.
It's very okay.
Brother Patrick, are you able to provide perhaps, or maybe James, is it inconvenient for you to post a ticket so that you can highlight that issue there and provide that email address or the link at the very least?
Okay, I'll send one.
Yes.
As you have asked me, so that you will see, because they are actually much.
All right. Just one or two would be enough. Yeah.
It's okay. The second part in question is whether if as it persists, one should just, is it okay to open another email and do another fresh registration?
No, the answer is no. That's not the solution. The solution is to fix the problem so you don't have that problem anymore. Okay, because if you just keep creating accounts, then those accounts have to be cleaned out and they have to be deleted because there wouldn't be any match to any KYC information that is submitted. So that's not the solution. And please don't.
Okay. I'm actually a bit worried and anxious to get an answer to it, because personally, my own account is in such situation. And the other day, I think I raised the question, but it has not been fixed. Personally, I have not been able to get a Connect account up till now. And I'm actually
sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Now, let me give you a tip on Connect. If you have successfully registered in the past, just try and log in with your email address and the password. Now, if that account has not been verified, then the system will say your email address needs to be verified. Please verify it first, and it will ask you to resend another verification email. Immediately go there and click on that link to verify it. The other thing about links is don't keep going back to links that were sent 2 months ago, because they do expire. Those links are only valid for a period of time. Ideally, respond within 24 hours, because after that, for security reasons, they will expire.
Okay. I just wish I could be able to just send personally my own email for us to be able to probably try it now if I can get a new link, because I tried it the other time.
Let's do that.
And I was sent a link, but each time I click on the link, it will still say, go to the mail you have provided to verify. It's like a circus. I keep getting links, but it's not opening.
Okay, James, let's—
Excuse me.
Sister Pauline.
Yes, Sister Marlene, if you could hold on just a second, please. We don't jump in.
And yes, I understand that.
Can you just hold on just a second for me, madam?
No,
yeah,
I just need to address this issue with this gentleman that is speaking, James.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
I think James is asking a question, Dr.
Right. As you were saying, Dr. Linus.
Yes, Sister Pauline, it sounds like Goddess was trying to respond to James's question.
Yeah, but she can hold on just a moment. So
yeah. Okay, James, I have sent you my email address on private chat directly to you. So if you could forward that email to me at that inbox, then we can take a look at it. And
I will.
We can go back, perhaps we go back to Goddess.
Yes.
She may have a suggestion.
Yeah, if you have finished, Dr. Linus.
I am done now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, God. Sister Marlene, can you unmute and come in, please? I just wanted Dr. Linus to complete his question, his sentence. Thank you.
Yes, yes. I'm sorry, I haven't been to a meeting in a while. I've been ill. However, this situation with James, and he says he has multiple accounts that he's been trying to set up. Just want to quickly go over Dr. Linus saying not to create new accounts. Exactly right, because you confuse the system with multiple accounts, and then they won't be able to figure out what the real issue is. The real issue could be that you have created multiple accounts and don't know which one is which and which password. So never do that. As long as you create your account and you receive an email from the system, it means that you're partway there. So that means that what you have done is not in error. It's just to be able to confirm that email. Now, I had the same problem with multiple people as well, and this problem was already solved. The issue is here is the conclusion of what was needed to be done on the Swifin or Lumia Connect site was not done, and that was for a new email to be created that when sent out for people to verify their email address, that email was supposed to have a physical link in it instead of just a tab or a message that says click here, where the words say click here and we click on it. What we found out was, because I did the same thing you're asking James to do, was to send you the email. So I just see the same thing being repeated over and over and over. And James sending you the email is not really going to solve the problem for everyone going forward. Going forward is a new email from whether it's Connect or the platform account to verify your email. That actually states if you click on the link and it doesn't work, please copy paste this email address. And Dr. Linus, you did mention that. However, there's not an actual email address in the emails for us to see. And you were supposed to actually put the email address in there for us to see the URL, the URL link.
Yes,
to click
yes,
on,
I
to
remember.
copy
I remember that.
paste. Remember that it worked when we copied paste it into the URL instead of clicking on that link that came in the email. That link in the email needs to be fixed because it doesn't work. But copy pasting the URL to verify your email works. And so there need to be a new email that's automatically come to people signing up that says copy paste this, or just delete the old link and create a new one that works, because everyone is having the same problem all over.
Okay, very good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much for that. That is a priority for tonight. We'll try and look at that and try to address it before tomorrow.
So James need not to send you his things. It's just a proper URL that he needs that works.
Yeah. So James, please send that.
And I'll send the mail to you.
You have sent it.
No, I will. I will.
Please do.
That
Thank
now.
you, Marlene. Thank you very much for that. UK, your hands was up, Marlene. However, I don't know if your hand was up to answer Brother James, or you had a personal issue for yourself.
No, I'm done. I'm going to take it down.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. Pamela, you had your hands up. Do you still have a question, or is your question now being answered? Pamela? Pamela, are you still here, or are you gone? It looks like she's gone now. Right, so all the questions have been answered. Okay, but Dr. Linus? Oh, Sister Marley.
I'm sorry. Yes, just one more point. I recall on saving people that cannot remember their passwords or email that they used, on saving it. If you are using multiple, logging into the system for multiple people's account, it is not a good idea to save to save it, because then in the system on your computer in which it is saved, those keys are saved. When you put in, if you have multiple username and password for the very same IP URL account, it gets confused and say that is not correct a whole lot. So if you're using it by yourself, it's okay. But if you have to log in to connect or transact or any site at all, your bank account or any site on the internet where you're accessing various people's account on that same site, it's not a good idea to click save username and password on your system.
Thank you, Sister Marlene.
Okay, thank you.
Right, Dr. Linus, we've gone over our time as always, but it's been very informative, and I'm sure we've all learned a lot today, for which I appreciate everyone that participated and imparted their knowledge. Thank you all so much. Dr. Linus, Brother Patrick, I don't know if you've got a closing discussion. Sister Lumba, please go ahead, team leaders.
Yes, just to remind everybody, please, you've seen now how to fill in your KYC. You've seen all the important information that is needed. We cannot emphasize enough how important it is that you put it correctly, as is in all your accounts. It must be uniform. Your first name, your surname, your SWIFT ID, your Connect profile link. All this information is very important. Without it, we will not be able to approve your KYCs and won't be able to approve your transfers of your AKL. So I hope that the instruction you got today has been clear. This video will be available, I'm sure, on YouTube. You can have a look at it and remind yourself of the things that you may have forgotten. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night.
Thank you, Sister Lumba. Brother Patrick?
Good. I just need to say thank you to some of our members, some of our community who keep coming day after day. We certainly appreciate you. It is through you that we improve on our services and we help and learn from one another. Thank you so much. God bless you. Good night.
Thank you, Brother
Thank
Patrick.
you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you very much.
Sister Pamela, you may have to come on another time because I was calling for you, but you had...
Mr. Linus, I have sent the mail. Thank you so much.
Sorry. We do not shout out here. We have an order and protocol. Thank you. Sister Marlene, are you back again or are you finished? Because we're closing now.
Yes.
This is your last question.
It's
your last question, my sister.
In regards to the video, it's not a question about in regards to the recording of the videos, can you please properly title them and date them so we know what the video is about? If all the videos just say last briefing, we don't know which one to click on for the particular issues we are having or for the particular issue that was solved, and addressed for the meeting. So if you can kindly give them a title, to say what the meeting was basically about and the date, so that when we go through YouTube or when they're posted in our groups, we know which one it is we're clicking on and what information we want to get. Thank you.
Okay, Sister Marlene, thank you. We'll take that. I'm sure Dr. Linus will take that on board. Thank you very much, my sister. Dr.
That's
Linus,
a very good suggestion. Thank you.
Yeah, over to you, Dr. Linus, for closing discussion. Thank you.
It's just a thank you to everybody. I mean, this has been an amazing session, and as Sister Lumba said, I hope it now paves the way for us to make sure that the proper information is provided, so that instead of transactions being declined, they're actually approved, so we can get on transacting and using our Lumi. I'd also like to report that we made some tremendous progress in the last few days in improving the transaction throughput on account. So you can expect that stimulus payments will now come out perhaps a lot faster than we have seen over the past few months. And we've put a little survey on Connect. If you have, please log into your account and check. If you have received your stimulus payment, just participate in that survey and just click yes. And so we have a feel, of course, we can look at the data, but we need to communicate with the community very effectively so people can see that, in fact, many people are receiving. We can see that many people are receiving, but if you take part in the vote, then we will be able to see very clearly, and other community members can see very clearly that others have received. And so that will give them an incentive to go and check their account as well, to check whether they have received their part. And hopefully before Christmas, all outstanding bonuses will be paid. Hopefully, touch wood. Okay, all outstanding monthly stimuluses will be paid. So thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and have a great night. Sister Pauline, as always, great job. Thank you. And thanks for the participation from all the members of the audience. Goddess, Marlene, excellent contribution from everybody, Sister Audrey, and everybody else. James, I got your email and I've responded.
Okay,
So
thank you, sir.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening wherever you are, until we meet again tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you very much. Everyone can unmute yourselves and say your good night. A couple of minutes,
Bon
couple of
appétit.
seconds. Okay. And then, because I will then end the meeting.
Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you,
nice
Sister
rest.
Pauline.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Sister Audrey, I will talk to you later.
Okay, ma'am.
Good night, good night. Okay. Next week.
Okay, so everyone, I bid each and every one a good day, good morning, good afternoon, good night from wherever you are, and may you have a blessed evening until we link or speak tomorrow. Praise be to the Almighty. Dr. Lyons, I think only you can end the meeting right now. Everybody else can only leave. Only you can end it.
Hello, good evening.
Mohammed, the meeting's actually finished. If you've got a quick question, hopefully we'll be able to answer it before Dr. Linus actually closes off the meeting. So what is your query? Very quickly.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, please. My name is Mohamed Abdulrahman from Nigeria, Niger State, Agge local government.
Yes, Mohammed.
Ma, the problem I have now is that due to this thing, when I see you on the surfing today, that if you never have your studium permit for the month, so that it may be a problem because some of us does not have an Android phone or maybe browsing phone. So, ma, please, what is going to be the solution for that?
Some people may not have the what, ma'am? What, sir?
Okay, the problem is that some of us does not have an Android phone. So for that, whether you have receiving your sodium permit of the month, you click yes or no. Some of us does not have phone. So, ma, please, what to be the solution?
What are you referring to? If whether they receive their stimulus?
Yes.
Right. So once you've logged into your Swifting account, you will see there whether you received a stimulus, yes or no. If you have received your stimulus, when you go onto the community, the Connect, there was a little survey. That is what Dr. Linus was referring to. Just to say, yes, I received a payment this month.
Yes,
so
but some of us does not have phone, ma.
Yeah, but if you're able to get onto your Swifting account, you would be able to get onto your Connect account, because you usually go via your Connect account to your Swifting account.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, ma.
Okay, you're welcome, sir.
Okay.